I had a retail location on East Lexington Avenue, and I had noticed a gentleman who would sit on his front porch, even in the winter. And one day, I asked Beverly, our mail carrier, what the deal was with this gentleman. And she said that he actually lived there with no power and no water, and had been for 3.5 years. He was stuck in a cycle, in a downward cycle that he could not get out of. And it was certainly not an option to leave that man in that condition. We had to do something. The more I interacted with Bob, the more I realized that he had some health issues. I called my friend Debbie Keziah down at Community Clinic, and I said, this gentleman has some health concerns, what do I do? And she said, Elizabeth, that is what we do. You bring him here. He had heart conditions, he had kidney conditions. His eyesight was basically considered legally blind because of cataracts. And Community Clinic was an excellent resource, not only for the health care they provided, but as a connection to other services that they could not provide.
I love going to Community Clinic because they make you feel at home. They're compassionate, they're loving. I go there, I get hugged from pretty women all the time. They greet me with open arms, and it's just so heartwarming that they care so much.
Bob now has an efficiency apartment with heat and air. He's happy as can be.
If it wasn't for that woman and the Community Clinic, I wouldn't be here right now. I was so grateful, and I've called her my guardian angel ever since.
Bob has gotten a normal life back, and that really was because of the assistance from Community Clinic.
Thank you. You saved my life.
It was a beautiful day in April. The sun was shining, the birds were chirping, the breeze was flowing. Came in from work, opened the doors, started doing laundry. My husband at the time came in behind me and came into the laundry room, picked up a knife, started stabbing. And he looked at me and he said, I've got to finish you off. I've come too far. He went to the back, got a computer cord, and pulled both my arms behind my head and tied them to the oven door. I could feel the blood coming out of me, and I knew that I was dying. I was able to get away and go to my neighbors, and he called 911, and EMS came and took me to the hospital. I learned that I had 10 stab wounds, 2 to the chest, 2 to the back, 2 to my arm, my face, and my neck. My daughter called Family Service of the Piedmont. She set up the time for me to go to the counseling sessions, which was in the evening. Well, I went to the session, and I didn't go in. It took 4 times for me to go in that building. But on that 4th time, I went in the building. I never stopped going. It was the best thing I could have ever done. And as I continued to go, every week, I understood what I was going through. I understood the process, and I started to feel better. The one thing that hurt was the fact that I couldn't go back to my home. So when I found this condo, and moved in, I decided I was going to make it all about me. And now I have peace that I never knew I could have. I have Brenda all through my home, and now I'm here, I'm happy. I don't have to wonder if I'm going to see him. I don't have to wonder if he's going to come in my home. I don't have to wonder if I'm going to be hurt by him anymore. I have the peace that I never thought I could have again, and I'm happy. If it wasn't for Family Service of the People, I wouldn't be here. I would not have been able to go through the darkness that I went through. Going through the process with Family Services and learning what domestic violence is, it gave me the motivation to be an advocate for those who are afraid to speak, for those who are afraid to stand up for themselves. So today, I will be their voice. I will speak for them. I will help them. And if I can help someone get past that place of darkness, then that's what I'll do. Thank you, and please keep helping.